South Africans are furious about this. There have been several videos going viral of a Zulu parade in New Orleans in the United States. And what's made so many people angry is how they are dressed and how what they are wearing looks nothing like traditional Zulu attire. The Americans who support the Zulu parade say this is a tradition they have been doing in New Orleans for decades and that South Africans are misinterpreting it. Americans have defended this parade by saying it actually has nothing to do with the real Zulu tribe in South Africa. They say it's just a name. However, on the side of the bus, it literally says African Zulu. Also, if you go onto their official website, there are many references to the actual Zulu tribe in South Africa. For example, one of their characters is known as a Zulu witch doctor. A witch doctor is a South African name and a South African term. It literally says here on the site, in Zulu's ancestral land of Africa, the witch doctor is referred to as a sorcerer, prophet, or healer. So it seems this group does link itself to the actual Zulu tribe. So do you think this is offensive to the Zulu culture? Let me know what you think in the comments.
So I wasn't even about to discuss this on TikTok because this was Twitter drama. But I see you fucking South Africans bringing the drama to TikTok. So since y'all want to motherfucking talk about my city, fucking New Orleans, who I do not fucking play about, bitch, I'm about to ring you hoes fucking up, bitch. Y'all hoes mad because we got a parade called fucking Zulu, bitch. Sure in the fuck do, bitch. Been having that fucking parade for fucking years, fucking centuries. Y'all mad old fucking well, bitch. We gonna have it next year, bitch. Matter of fact, the bitch is in 317 days. And since y'all fucking mad, I'll make you hoes mad because now I'm about to be a part of the motherfucking parade, bitch. I'm about to go sign up for it to make you hoes fucking mad. Stay y'all ass in y'all fucking African business, and we gonna stay in our fucking New Orleans fucking business, bitch. Nobody wanna be like y'all, bitch. Go Google the reason why the fuck it's called Zulu and what the fuck they do, bitch. That what the fuck y'all probably y'all always wanna have a fucking debate, bitch. Go fucking Google, bitch. It's fucking free, bitch. Talking about we taking y'all culture, bitch. New Orleans could never take y'all fucking culture, bitch. We is the fucking culture, bitch. It's a motherfucking parade, bitch, that we go to, bitch. Mardi Gras, ho. Google.
So yo, they got the I'm from New Orleans, and y'all know we've been doing Zulu for I don't know how long, since 1900s, since probably just 1900. Okay, so a clip of the people on the float, the Zulu float, went viral. Y'all know if you're from New Orleans, or not even from New Orleans, if you know about Mardi Gras, then you know every float is not the same. People have themes for their float. They pick their float. So there's one float, it went viral because it said African Zulu. So now all the Africans, the Zulu Africans, or whatever you call it, they is on Twitter trying to talk about we is, you know the word, with the hard ER, and we is slaves and all of that. Girl, first of all, nobody give a fuck about what y'all talking about, bitch. If you go do your research, then you'll know why we dress up and we do what we do. Second of all, ain't nobody sitting around here, if you is dressed up, nobody sitting around here talking about some, oh, hey, Zulu. We don't call each other Zulu. That ain't the point. That's not what we getting at. 3, we is out there having a good time throwing bees, coconuts, whatever you want to call it, off the float. Ain't nobody trying to mock or make fun of y'all culture. It ain't like we sitting around doing African dances and all that, girl. Y'all got life and bullshit fucked up when it comes to New Orleans, though. And before y'all get in my comments, make sure you enlighten yourself. Make sure you go do your research, do your homework on New Orleans. Because what be wrong with y'all for real? Then y'all sitting up here calling people slaves and all that. Girl, never cared. Never cared. Y'all standing in line for water. What's up? Then what's really irking me about the situation, y'all sitting up here, it's 2025. How long we been doing this? Girl, y'all want to be woke so bad. We do this every year. Y'all just saying something. Nobody is trying to be African. We not trying to do that. We not trying to mock nobody culture. None of that. This is what we do. This our culture. This is what we know as Mardi Gras. Yeah, so, girl, y'all blows it for real. And I never knew, like, the Africans really is racist. Like, they really be hating. If you go on my Twitter, you can see this girl start calling me nigga. Like, girl, what is wrong with you? We is all the same color, baby. And to be from Africa. The fuck?
So it was basically said in this one video that we as the Zulu tribe need to do our research, and instead of being offended by the fact that there is a whole entire parade basically celebrating, and I put that in inverted commas, right? And I'll explain to you why. Basically celebrating the Zulu culture, and that this has been a running, cultural thing that has been going since the 1900s, and it's now just part of their culture. And I think personally for me, more than anything, it's the fact that even within the comment section, first of all, it's my first time actually seeing this whole entire Zulu parade, with afros being put on their head, face painted in black, which based on the research, it was need to emulate like a black, mask, because they couldn't put on masks, they could only paint their faces. And, just so many other things where I'm seeing that, this is coming from this, it's coming from that, blah, 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 blah. But long story short, what I'm trying to say is, just because it's coming from or was coming from a loving place doesn't necessarily mean that in this lifetime today, right now, as the Zulu tribe, as a person who's actually Zulu self, that I don't find this offensive. Just to give you guys an example, how many times have we had celebrities say some weird shit, which back in the day was not weird. It was totally acceptable to make jokes about gender, make jokes about the LGBTQ community, make jokes about, people's health when it came to the stereotypes about HIV and AIDS, etc. And years later, after we have developed and after we have grown, we've come back and actually said, actually, that what you just said there is so offensive and you need to apologize. Now, with that in mind, this is not me saying that I'm looking for an apology or anything, but it's rather to just say it is offensive today, in this moment, in this lifetime. It feels offensive because there are certain things that actually come with this where it could be actually done nicely, whereby it would be lovely if maybe, we start to reinvent it in a way that actually speaks true to the way how Zulu people actually dress, maybe let's not paint our faces because the painting looks very similar to blackface, right? And, kind of maybe holding true to the actual traces of what being Zulu actually means. And if we are looking to say we want to embrace the culture, maybe let's not make it gimmicky. But anyways, that's my 2 cents. I've done my research, I had a look at it, and I'm still offended.
No way. It can't be you guys, right? The same group of people who just last week were huffing and puffing, breathing fire, blowing smoke about all the K-pop racism, the caricatures that K-pop group Kiss of Life displayed of Black Americans with the braids and the caps and the ebonics just last week. It's you guys that were holding their feet to the fire saying racism against Black Americans, against Black people is too pervasive in K-pop. This is you? This is really you? African Zulu? The same people, whenever the Dutch have that little festival of theirs once a year, in blackface, dressed the way that you guys are dressed now at this New Orleans march or whatever parade, who are the most offended? The defenders of blackness, the arbiters of blackness around the world. You guys, the same people, whenever there's a racist incident, when somebody so much as puts braids in their hair, wears a bonnet, you call racism, you call cultural appropriation. It's you guys? It's really you?
African Americans, you do to them what they do to us. Simple. You reverse the culture, you make a gimmick of their own culture. Easy. I've done my research, I've done everything that I need to know. That's why my comment is at very last end, because I have really nothing else to add besides disappointment. Actual disappointment. It's a shame. Actual shame. Yeah.